Hey guys, Willtell here. I wanted to talk to you guys today about a survival tip, which is being able to ascend and rappel down a line without having to disconnect from that line. So let's say I was climbing up this rope here and I made it halfway up, and now all of a sudden I want to come back down. The idea is to be able to go back down without having to shimmy down with your Prusik loops, or have to put your weight on something else, completely disconnect, attach your repelling rig, and then go down. The technique that I've come up with is a Willtell original, and it is going to allow you to change over into a Munter hitch and rappel back down without having to take your weight off of this rope. So without further ado, I'll show you the technique. To do that, I have put 2 carabiners on my harness, and I've got a French Prusik with a foot loop and a standard Prusik for my harness, just because this one was kind of wanting to slide on me here a minute ago. And what we're going to do is stand up in my foot loop. We're going to slide my Prusik from my harness up. We're going to sit down into that loop, pull up my foot loop, and just like that, we're going to leapfrog our way up. Now, this is probably not the fastest way to climb a rope, I'm sure, but it's definitely a safe way to do it, because you can't really fall to the ground unless something really horrible happens, because your loops are connected to your harness, so your harness will support your weight. So I can just sit back in it, so I'm not relying on my body to keep me attached. And while you're doing this, you might be swinging around and spinning and blowing in the breeze, but kind of just got to ignore it. Focus on what you're trying to do. Alright, so now that we're basically at the top, you can see I'm pretty decent distance off the ground, not super high, but enough to get the point across. What we're going to do is we're going to tie a Munter hitch. I'm going to put that hitch through our second carabiner. I'm going to put my foot back through the foot loop, stand up in it. Now I can take my ascending carabiner loose from my Prusik. Slide that down a little. There we go. Now I can remove the Prusik loop. Normally I'd throw it up over my head, but with you guys there, I'm going to have to just drop it on the ground. And now, I'm going to lean back, putting my weight, rather than on the foot loop, into the Munter hitch now. And right now I'm belaying myself with my foot, so I can catch my breath for a second. And you can see, I can let myself down, but eventually, this loop is going to come into my hitch, and then, obviously I'm going to stop at that point. So what I can do, put these 2 lines together. Oops. Now I'm belaying myself with my left hand, so if this slips through my hand or I let go, I'm going to drop. So keep a real tight grip here. And now, with as much manual dexterity as I can muster, I'm going to have to remove this French Prusik. That is one of 2 downsides of the French Prusik. One is that they're much more difficult to undo, and the other is that you have to have a carabiner dedicated to that loop. So this can be a little tough. Alright, now we got it. Now I can pull up
hard on my belay line. Bring it around. And now I can repel just like that. And there you have it. So if you guys want to see some more repelling videos, send me a comment, post video response, or otherwise, just let me know.
Alright, test video. Let's see if this is any better. Hey girl. I'm trying to do video stuff. I'm trying to do a video thing right now. Roxy. Girl. Okay, fine. Love. Yes, there's love. There's so much love. Oh, there's so much love. Careful with that paw. Got a tooth up my nose. Okay. That's enough, girl.